This news update is brought to you by
This is the 6 p.m. Barbados Today update for Tuesday, July the 22nd, 2014. A warm welcome to you. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. We begin with news that the opposition Barbados Labour Party is pressing ahead with plans to march against the controversial municipal solid waste tax on Thursday. That's the word from BLP General Secretary Jerome Walcott as he sought to clear the air about the apparent split within the party over its opposition to the tax. Yesterday, opposition MP Kerry Simmons publicly disagreed with its leader Mia Motley on the need to repeal the levy. However, Walcott maintains that general issues will arise within the party, but it remains committed to improving the quality of life of Barbadians.
From time to time there will be distractions, but we remain focusing on the goal, and that is to improve the quality of life of the citizens of Barbados. That is how we've been guided over the past 76 years. Many of you will be curious, and I will say from time to time there are internal issues in any political party. But the culture of the Barbados Labour Party over these years is that we deal with those matters within our headquarters around the street and not necessarily in the newspapers or on the areas.
Meantime, Finance Minister Chris Sinclair snubbed suggestions that the government should scrap the municipal solid waste tax and instead impose a levy on water. Opposition leader Mia Motley and the president of the Barbados Economic Society had recommended water tax, but Sinclair insists that the solid waste tax was properly thought out. He says a new tax on water will not work.
If you put a tax like that on water, water is metered, and therefore there's so many sectors you would have to exempt from the tax. It would not make sense. All of the water-based businesses would have to be exempted. And then if, as Ms. Motley says, you're going to pull those poor people or those below the poverty line out, then who are you leaving to pay the tax? You know, when you think about how much water hotels use, drink manufacturers, I mean, small businesses, you would have to do such a vast exemption in order for them to continue to be able to function.
Barbados records its first local case of the painful Chikungunya virus, bringing the number of cases on the island to 7. The Health Ministry today reported that one person who had no travel history tested positive for the mosquito-borne disease. The other 6 were imported cases. In an effort to stem the spread of the virus, which has affected thousands of people around the region, the ministry is urging residents to do their part by preventing mosquito breeding sites. It says it will also beef up its fogging exercise in areas with high presence of adult mosquitoes.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hey, I'm Charlie, the customer down search on the Alpha for Papa, the original Batman, Capital O, small B, small F for short. You call me. This is the Nirvana experience. I am feeling perfect happiness, pure joy, and this is bliss because Barbados today, in association with Wednesday 2000, presents Tales of Nirvana. Yes, listen to me. Why? Because Wednesday 2000, the band is Nirvana. This is Kudumment, the 2040 experience, and what they want you to do if you believe that you know what Nirvana is and you can get more Nirvana than me, you have more perfect happiness than me, more pure joy than me, more bliss than me. Take a 60-second video, upload it to Tales of Nirvana at BarbadosToday.bb. Yes, and they will upload it to Facebook. People will like it or don't like it, but I know you want them to like it, and you can win 2 costumes for Wednesday 2014, which is Nirvana. This is Kaduma the 2040 experience. Hey, for further information, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. You hear me? www.barbadostoday.bb. Nirvana, Nirvana, Nirvana. Hey.
To our Caribbean neighbors now, drought conditions in Jamaica has led to a food shortage. According to an assessment by the Ministry of Agriculture, vegetables, particularly carrots, lettuce, tomatoes and onions, are now difficult to find because of the length and severity of the dry spell. Donovan Stanbury, Permanent Secretary in the Agriculture Ministry, suggests that consumers consider food substitutes as a short-term measure as his department looks at strategies to ease the impact of the drought on agricultural production. And finally, on the international front, the Federal Aviation Administration today prohibited U.S. airlines from flying to or from Israel's Ben Gurion Airport. This after debris associated with rockets was discovered near the Tel Aviv airport. The announcement came after Delta Airlines today diverted one of its flights to Paris, which was originally destined to Tel Aviv because of the discovery. A number of other airlines also followed suit prior to the FAA's decision, citing security concerns for passengers and crew. But officials in Israel are adamant that the country's airports are safe. And on that note, we come to the end of our 6 p.m. Barbados Today update, but we'll be back tomorrow at 7 in the morning. Until then, you can log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper or like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a great evening.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun power.